These guys are both undefeated. They're at table 1. Zach wants to play it out because his brother, Ben Leverett, was also able to draw this last round, and he's on the other side of the bracket right now. So he just wants to be in a different bracket than his brother. Rubik and Scarm into a Dante. Fine start, fine start. Dante in defense, trigger the Scarm. Upstart, oh, BLS. Oh, the Fire Lake is nice. And turn, grabbing a graph, adding it to his hand. That is in his hand, not in the graveyard. Jerrod up with a Foolish Burial on the Squamatus and send a Beast. So I think that's a Beagle Tech. Yeah, so he is on Artifact Shaddolls. Let's change that up for you guys. His Wing Blast on the monster. Triggering the graph. Just gonna bring a most likely the Seer. Sets him up nicely. To get really aggressive this turn. Igniting MST, Scarm, and another copy of MST. He has Seer, and I think that's a Scarm in hand. Or Calcab. Looks like Calcab. I don't know, they all look similar. I can't always tell. There's a normal summon Seer and get aggressive. He's going to eat the 16 in response. He's going to activate the Artifact Ignition. This is a Multech. Imagine, yeah, he hits the Dante. Looks like he's thinking about adding Graph back to his hand. Yeah, he is going to have the Graph. And this is main phase 2. You're going to overlay both Seer or another Dante. Goes to the Alucard and hits the Shaddolls core. He's just gonna, or attempts to hit it, but he's just gonna activate a response so he doesn't have any targets. So it looks like Jerrod, he has a Chaos Sorcerer, Shaddolls Dragon, Squamata, and the Beagle Tech in hand. He does have an out with the Chaos Sorcerer to the downward. He's going to go with the MST on a... Oh, that's nice on the Vanities. Oh yeah, Sacre. Oh, here he can just tribute summon for the Beagle Tech. Imagine a Volcasaurus play right here. I'll just go Pleiades instead. Actually, Pleiades is probably better. It gives him more control over the field. He'll still be able to get rid of the downward. Still triggers the Seer though, so he can bring back the Scarm. He'll be able to get a Tour Guide out of his hand, or back into his hand for next turn. With that double Graph in hand, I'm a little curious as why he didn't really have any other good targets with it. Unless he was just passing. Overlay for Dante. Also, and he's gonna keep going through the motions because he used Alec on the Pleiades, so he can't use it in response. Here comes the Seer in attack mode. He can just bump heads with the Pleiades and then swing directly if he really wants to. Dragon's gonna bring out the Scarm in defense with the Tour Guide. Question is, how does he want to? How does he want to get rid of the Pleiades? I'm just gonna bring back Dante with the Seer. Are we gonna see Dante number 3? I think actually number 3 is in the grave. Oh no, it's not yet. It's an extra. His extra. There's a place out of Dante right on the board. So he didn't negate with Alec. Just slow rolling it. He's gonna clear there. Add the Scarm to his hand, I think. He takes 1,000 here. It's actually just resolving the Skarm effect, grabbing a tour guide to his hand. Jerrod's hand isn't really that powerful right now. Awful lot of orange when the Shaddolls decks now are really focused on setting up like OTK potential, or like OTK plays with Shaddolls fusion and L Shaddolls fusion. Like we've seen, can't sing the praises of Jeff Jones enough. The Chaos Shaddolls deck that he's been running today to a lot of success. Has involved abusing L Shaddolls fusion, especially during the battle phase, to get a lot of extra damage in, as well as extra construct triggers. Using a construct also isn't even that bad because it's pretty much free. Use the Shaddolls fusion on the construct, you can just get once the effect resolves, you can add it right back to your hand. His tour guide for Graph. It's not looking too good for him. It just has a set Squamata. Oh, there's the Dante. Again. Karma Cut, Allure, and Vanity Tempting. It's a little rough. Missing out on a decent amount of his support. He's ready to grab the Alec off the Graph. Looks like he summoned the Seer. He's not really focusing on anyone in particular. Is there any really great monster for him to make right now? So he's looking at the Met-equipped Engineer. Come on, Zach, you need to make a move. He's going with his Zen-mains in attack mode. Okay, so he's looking to get aggressive here. Instead just a little old hedgehog, but might be able to just boost up or charge up Jerrod's hand. Without any spells, Shaddolls really can't do too much. He hasn't really had any kind of action. Luckily for Jerrod, Zach doesn't really have any traps in his hand, anyway to defend his field. So here's the Downer Magician main phase 2. Looks like he's gonna still leave one Dante. Here's the Shaddolls fusion he searched out from the copy of Shaddolls Hedgehog. Again, this guy's going in the tank really hard on that second monster. He's running a more conventional build, so he is light on light monsters most likely. apart from the artifact monsters. You can send like a Beagle Tech or something here. Yeah, so he's going to send a Morale Tech to bring out the construct. Dragon blows up a Night Beam. Tomorrow's gonna send a Falco. I still don't know how he's able to break through Zach's board. He doesn't have the firepower to do it.
Make it top 32. You're gonna want to hang around. Give us a quick credit point to fill out because you have also won a prize and some points. Once again, even if you do not make the top 16,
there you go, going into Leo.
If you leave, you make the top 32, and you will have also won credit and some points.
He just adds the Shadoll Fusion back to his hand. Now, Leo is definitely hard to get rid of. Just thinking what he might do during his the end of his turn. It is very difficult for Burning Abyss monsters to deal with a Leo. Although you have things like Karma Cut and Wing Blast that you can use during main phase 2. So it's not like it's impossible. I'm looking up the text on the wind up Zen main just to be sure. One of them needs to make a play.
Did Asian win? Did you just not see what just happened?
Just gonna get rid of that Dante. Can't see what he added back to his hand.
Buffalo Wild Wings, BWW.
That's because he does have to.
Why are they playing it out? It's just time.
Yeah, Zenmains does have to blow something up, so they're just trying to debate and make sure. So that's why the Dante got destroyed. Had to blow something up. What's annoying is one Nightmare Shark doesn't get the job done here. You need two, really 2 turns of attacking. I mean. There's his tour guide. And there's game 1. Yeah, they're digging into their side deck now. I think Zach got game one. The tour guy was just a little too much for Jerrod to handle with. I think I had life wrong. I think it was just enough shark for game. Might have been off by a little bit. Okay, so just get confirmation. Yeah, Zach did scoop to conserve time. Doesn't really have an out to Leo in the main deck, so might as well scoop it up, conserve the time, go into game 2. I think that's Brandon Ball. You can just tell by the sweatshirt. Right, as we're getting ready for game number 2, I'm gonna get the life totals and everything set up for you guys. Now, just FYI, these guys were at table 1, but they are playing it out. I think, yeah, Zach's brother Ben was able to intentionally draw, and by playing and getting first overall, Zach's able to ensure he's in the different side, the other side of the bracket than his brother. So, looking out for your family, and maybe a little bit easier, maybe a technically easier road to the top 6, top 8, and then on to the top 4. All right, here we get started. Game number 2. Jerrod, so Zach elected to go second. Special. It's 8 and 16 for 24 damage directly. And he has a Ghost Regala card. Discarding this card. Pulls up a copy of Trap Stun. A lot of green spells in Jerrod's hand. Yeah, Super Poly, Vanity's Fiend. Looks like a Lure of Darkness and a Shaddolls fusion. He starts off with the Shaddolls fusion, and whew, that's rough. Non-fusion area. It's not great when he handed. I think. Oh, that's a Super Poly El Shaddolls fusion. That makes a lot of that hand dead. He just has to pass a turn, unable to do anything. He has that Vanity's Fiend, but can't even doesn't have Monster Titty for it. He's gonna lead out for the tour guide here. Just here, this is a decent bit of damage, 26. Yeah, it's gonna take 44, go to 12. I'm assuming you swing. Going over life levels. I guess the trigger the Seer. Bring back Scarm, kill Scarm. And the turn's gonna be able to get a search off. Yeah, I might as well make the downard in this position. Yeah, if anything, Jerrod doesn't able to do anything, scoops it up. Zach Leverett wins game number 2 pretty convincingly. A really strong opener going second. Jerrod didn't really have much of anything, just a set trap stun. And no monster he could really play. So we're gonna dig their side decks for game number 3. Get a better look at him. Now we've seen some pretty scary stuff. If he's running, I'm pretty sure they run enemy controller. In the side deck. Sorry for that. I'm not sure what else though. I haven't seen too much, even just from Desmond matches and from Desmond's and Hopen's matches. Okay, so they're shuffling up. Looks like Zach's about ready. And we're going to get started here for game number 3. I'm just taking now like who most likely made top 16. We do know that, yeah, I know this. Should be Jeff Jones, Patrick Hoban, Desmond Johnson, Zach Leverett, Ben Leverett. Jerrod Cruz should top as well. Regardless, or both of these guys should top. I think Jordan Bermudez topped as well. There's a lot of good people here. A lot of good people. Alright. Opponent section shuffled up. And we're ready to go. Nice handshake for game 3. We're going to start off just regular Shaddolls fusion with Beast and Morale-Tech. It's nice to be able to get those dead beasts out of hand. Or dead Morale-Techs out of hand. Schemata, yeah. I think that's a second Vanity Fiend. Yeah, he rips. And this is the contract sending the Falco. Which obviously brings itself back from the grave. I'm pretty sure that was double Vanity's Fiend in hand. With 2 spells. He's gonna tribute for the Vanity's Fiend. He's not messing around. Like I said, like I've accounts I've seen over and over again. Burning Abyss, it's so hard for them to get around Vanity's Fiend lock because they need a Karma Cut or a Phoenix Sling. You often want to use on something else instead. But Zach's Allure is able to dig one with 2 cards deeper. Banishes the Seer. Hopefully be able to find an answer to that. And some people don't want to see Hope and go back to back to back. Alright, leads off with the Foolish Burial. Really passive opening from Zach. You don't see Burning Abyss players too often just go like T-set pass. But yeah, here it is. Here's the Wing Blast. Right on cue. Able to clear away that Vanity's Fiend and then grab out a Skarm. Against Karma's Joy, we don't know what that face down monster is, so it's gotta die, not a Burning Abyss monster. Not named a Burning Abyss. While it is on the field. Oh, and here's that BLS. Yeah, Jerrod just put on the gas pedal and has let off. Jack's opener. While being able to stop the Vanity's Fiend is not enough to put up with the construct plus a BLS. It's gonna banish that. It's a Seer. He's gonna connect for 28. I don't know how Zach is gonna be able to get around this. I'm pretty sure they don't run Raigeki. Whoops, wrong way. They don't run Raigeki or Dark Hole, so there isn't any type of master removal to get rid of them. Yeah, if Open wins, he didn't go to Seattle, but he will have won Raleigh, won Anaheim, and he could potentially win Chicago. And another Vanity's Fiend. This is ridiculous. Oops, I actually subtracted from the wrong player. Sorry about that. Zach is at 52 right here. Zach is really light on options right now, especially with a second Vanity's Fiend out. Like, I don't think there's a way for him to clear that, plus a PLS. Yeah, I know Zach's still trying to figure out a way out of this position. As he's resolving this Skarm search. But without any forms of hard removal, it's going to be really difficult to get rid of those guys. Until that comes up. Yeah, Alec would be nice too here. If he's able to get it. All they can do is hit a back row and a monster and pass turn. He's looking like he has another Wing Blast or a Karma Cut or something. At least some way to get rid of Vanity's Fiend. But I'm surprised he set a monster with the BLS on the field. Yeah. Playing around Mirror Force. Haven't seen that in a while. I'm surprised he played around a Mirror Force. I guess you might as well. They're still safe. And Zach is going to drop to 400 life points here. Space and a turn on Jerrod's. He cut out the first time now, Graph. And I think that's game. Yeah, double Vanities, Majesty's Fiend, an MST, and a Soul Charge. Not really much Zach can do. Alright. So both of these duelists should advance to our top 16 playoff tomorrow. I think that'll be Jerrod Cruz as our #1 seed. Awesome. How's it going, guys? Most of our main matches that are going to feed into our top 16 have finished. We're going to go for a break for a little bit, and I'm going to come back and let you guys know who our top 16 is fairly soon as this round finishes. Alright, thank you guys for staying tuned so far.